Okay, guys, I'm back. So I just watched the test shoot. Sorry, let me move this out of the way. This is gonna annoy everybody I know. I've got like all my gear. 1 second. What? She came so prepared. She actually put an effort, and I have outfit changes. Okay, I want to show you something really cool. So the shot that I did before was like this. Do you see the difference? So I turned the overhead lights off on our app. This is what this looks like, remember? And then let's turn them on and see what we think. So I look very, I'll say just a blown out, like too much light. On my screen, probably on your screen too, we can adjust that a little bit, but I just want to show you kind of the difference between the two. Kind of depending on what everybody's wearing, we can mix and match like, daylight and brightness and whatever, but I did want to show you that difference. I feel like I need a little bit. We'll try it with just a little bit of light. But I did see that some of my shots were out of focus, so I apologize. I did want to like zoom in on some of these shots too, just to kind of give a little bit more highlight on accentuating some of the shots because it's important. I mean, this is very dynamic to be able to have the screen, and I wanted to play off the screen a little bit more. Do you see how both TVs are like in full view, I'll say? I'm going to tighten in so the TVs are not, you can't see the tops of them. So let me show you what that looks like. I'll also focus, I'll focus the shot. Guys, we can play around with this a lot more, but see how it kind of I don't know, it feels better to zoom in and to not show the tops of the TVs. It just feels more TV to me. So yeah, so here's what this one looks like. And I've got the table here. Very comfortable shot, and then I'm going to bounce around again and just show you a few of these a little tighter shots and just looking into the correct cameras too. Okay, so this is one I really want to focus on because I want to adjust what the background looks like a little bit. I just think that the tech behind is distracting. So I think what I'll do is put a plant in there and let's see what we think about the plant. Okay, plants are tricky because if you could see like a leaf growing out of my head, we don't want that. The closer that I sit to, I guess, the foreground on camera, the more blurred out, hopefully, the plant looks. I can kind of see myself. I don't know. This is what that looks like, and we're closer. We're zoomed in. So I could change out maybe some of the furniture pieces too behind, but I do want to make sure that each isolated guest shot looks really nice. Sometimes we'll go and just do a 2-shot for guests because we can't do each isolated shot, or we have to pick a shot between which guest we're going to focus on, since we don't have like 4 cameras on this side. But that's what this one looks like, so I'm going to adjust and go over to this guy. I'm sweating. Okay, if you remember in the last video, where am I? If you remember in the last video, this one was my favorite, but depending, blah, 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 depending on the time of day, behind me, you'll see there's like a hot spot and so I want to adjust that with our lights. Here we go. Here we go. I think I look better with a lot of light. I don't know. It kind of depends. I'm also going to adjust behind me that hot spot that we see with the color lights. So 1 second. I think we're better. See, now you can't really tell where the light begins and ends. It's not like this harsh circle of light. But I really like how we add the color. It just adds to it. And then just depending on what the client is wearing, you know, I have these like crazy fun pants, right? But they're not being picked up in this shot. So I want to make sure that you can kind of see like more of a buttoned up look. What that looks like on camera versus kind of a little bit more casual. So that's why I brought some outfit changes. But this is nice. I think that, you know, kind of depending on what we have with the screen behind us, I could tighten up on this one too and not kill. What am I saying? Turn off or kill the TV shot. So I'll show you what that looks like. Okay. No TV. So with this one, if I'm wearing something really boring, like just a black and white kind of look or a pop of color, this shot would look really flat. So the TVs and what we put on the TV can really make our production quality just look that much more polished. So again, gentle reminder for our guests and our clients to wear some jewel tones, you know, go a little flashier than you would, kind of like, you know, break out some of the fun pants. I don't know, it's fun. It looks better on camera. I'm also thinking about just kind of adjusting some of the furniture pieces. So I'll show you what golds look like, and then also just, you know, the potted plants and some of the things that we're doing to add to some of these shots, just to make sure that no matter what the client's wearing, we've got our act together with what we have on set. Okay, so I played around a little bit there just because I did want to make a point. Depending on how zoomed in and zoomed out we have, you can see some of these gold furniture pieces, and I think they look so nice on camera. I also have some artwork that we are using. You can't see in the shot, but usually we'll have a wide shot coming from this side. The whole, I guess, camera's not on the door, but over by production. And you'll be able to see our little like AC unit, which looks terrible. You don't want to show our door handles. You want to give the illusion we're in a big studio, right? So even though this is a tight studio, but you know, it is comfortable for I think 3 to 4 people on set. We just have to get very creative with where we put them and arrange the furniture, and also arrange all of our cameras and tripods. But sometimes we'll catch the door, so that's why I've got bigger pieces of plants and furniture just to cover, and I have this beautiful artwork that will cover the AC, so I'll show that in another video of what this like really pretty wall art looks like to cover the AC unit. But again, here's what this looks like. If I were to sit back and comfortable, you know, be the Oprah hangout, how's it going, guys? That's what this one looks like, and I think I'm a little out of focus. And also, because I kicked up the lighting, there's a light directly on my face. I think I could ISO down on the camera, so let's see what that looks like. Oops. Did you see that? I totally tripped. So I've ISO'd down. This is why I don't wear heels unless I have to. I ISO'd down from 1,000 to 650. So I think, I don't know, you can see hotspots now, so I could adjust that now that I've taught you the hotspots. I'm going to do that trick. You're still going to get a little bit, but do you see how it accentuates this like corner beam? It works. And again, I'm flying solo. Typically, I'll have the whole team here and we'll be like messing around and fixing furniture and pieces. And, you know, your girl's breaking out in sweat trying to keep up with these 3 pretend shots and mocking up everything for you. But I hope you enjoyed this test shoot. I think I'll go to a wide shot just to kind of end it and be on this side so you can see what that looks like. But again, I am very far from the camera. It's like on the opposite end of the room, but it's just enough zoomed in where you don't have the tops of the TV screen. So I like it. Love you guys. I hope you enjoyed yet another edition of Sarah Crilley's Test Shots, and I'll see you in a little bit.